Alright guys, Will here from ZalTechReviews.com. Today I'm taking a look at one of my favourite micro brands and favourite model as well, and that being the Wyze Hitman. This is the Hitman, what do they call it again? The Hit 66 Full Lume. Full Lume, as you can probably tell, because I'm making the intro with the lights off. So, is it any good? Right guys, the Wyze Hitman Hit 66 Full Lume Special Edition, to give it its full name. I've reviewed quite a few of these, the Hitman series that is. I reviewed the original Hitman quite a while ago, and I also reviewed the Thailand limited edition version, and this is the Full Lume Special Edition. The price of these are $440 US. However, if you don't want this special edition, the full lume dial and all that, you can get the normal Hitman with the same amount of different colour options and all the different customization that you can do. You can get that for $100 less, which is $100 extra for this special edition with a full lume dial. It's a bit much, because the normal Hitman at $330, I think it's a total bargain. This being $440, well, I think the jury's out on that one at the minute. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the price. Right, let's go into the specifications. Right, case diameter 40.8mm. Total thickness 11.7mm, lug to lug 47.4mm, and a 20mm lug width. Total weight with the bracelet sized up for my 6 3/4 inch wrist is 148 grams. Now, that weight and the dimensions is identical basically to the normal Hitman. The specs are pretty much the same as the normal Hitman, so if you want to save that $100, well, you know what to do. The movement is the Seiko NH38 on this version. The normal Hitman is the NH35, or if you pick a no date version, it's the NH38. Obviously 21,600 vibrations an hour, 24 joules, hackable, self-winding with a 41-hour power reserve. The case itself, brushed 316L stainless steel with polished chamfered edges that I'll show you here. As you can see there, it runs right along the top of the lugs, right along the top and down over the other side. Very nice, and the finishing is absolutely bang on. Really, really nice. That's what I like about these Wyze watches, is the build quality is phenomenal. Now, to put the build quality in comparison to another brand that you might know, think San Martin. That's how good. I know the San Martin watches are slightly cheaper, but the build quality is spot on. Tolerances are fantastic, zero wiggle or wobble with the bracelet and that. That's how. If you've had a San Martin watch, well, you know how good the build quality is with those. The bracelet, 3-link, female end links, solid links throughout. Really good quality. Screw pins for sizing. Really, really nice. The clasp is milled. Well, this lower part pressed upper. 3 levels of micro adjust. I do think this clasp housing could be a bit longer and maybe one more level of micro adjust, but I mean, see what you've got it sized. It's perfectly fine. I mean, it fits my, it's really comfortable and it fits my wrist nice, but I do, just for balance, not so much so it wears better, but just for aesthetics, I think this could be a bit longer. Aye, that's my only tiny bit of negative with that clasp. I'm really nitpicking though, because this watch is superb. And it's the same build quality for the other Hitmans, right across the board, brilliant. And I've never ever had any watch from Wise that's had poor quality or bad quality control. It just doesn't happen with these. Every single time the bezel is perfectly aligned. And I think the main reason for that is attention to detail, and when you order the watch is then assembled pretty much straight away. And whoever it is that's doing the assembly, they know exactly what they're doing. As I say, every single watch I've heard from Wise, perfect. So I suppose it's worth paying that wee bit. I think it's worth paying a wee bit extra. Just knowing 100% that you're getting a watch that's been assembled 100% correctly. Right, the bezel. It's 120 click, unidirectional. It has a zirconia ceramic insert and it's loomed. And the bezel action is what you'd expect from a watch that's been put together extremely well. It's absolutely lovely, zero back play, and as I mentioned, it lines up perfectly, as you can see. Really nice. You can see the level of finish in there again on the bezel and the case. It's gorgeous. Right, put that down there. Where was I? Crystal wise, you're looking at a flat sapphire with tons of AR coatings on the underside. Does a fantastic job, as you can see. Really nice, well put together. Right, the dial, obviously this is the full lume dial, and during the day it's a white dial. At night it's a kind of bluey green colour. It's not C3, it's BGW9, but I think they do something a bit different at Wise when it comes to the lume, because it's fantastic. I mean, I'll give you a quick wrist check. Hang on a sec till I zoom out a wee bit. I'm wearing today the Wise Adamascus AD8, and the lume on that, I mean, I said, when I reviewed this originally last year, it was a dark blue version, no this new one. I said that it had the best lume that I'd seen that year. And I stand by that, because the lume on these are fantastic. So, you can imagine what the lume is like on this. Talking of which, I'll put in a lume shot just now. Aye, it's BGW9 and it's grade A BGW9. And as I say, I think they do something, I don't know, I think maybe Harry Potter works in there.
Lumos Maxima.
It's the best BGW9 full lume dial that I've seen. That's what I'm saying. And that's quite a statement, because I've seen a lot of them. Now, Shit, I've lost my place. Oh aye, the case back. Let me show you. Case back is solid, screw down, really nicely finished. Hitman logo across the middle, basic specs around the edge. Really smooth, nice and, oh excuse me, nice and flat. It's not like a big bulging thing, it's lovely. So that's that. Oh, the crown, 6.5mm, screw down, signed. Perfect. Perfect size. I mean, this watch is what, just over 11.5mm thick. So that's 6.5mm crown, perfect. Really nice. Oh, shit. Right, where to buy these? Direct from Wise Timepiece in Thailand. They ship, well, everyone that I've had, they ship via DHL, and it takes about a week before they ship out. That's my experience. It might take a bit less, it might take a bit longer, but normally for me it's about a week. Right, this is where it gets complicated, because when you go to the website, oh by the way, that link that's below, I'll take you to my website, and then you'll get the full specs and the breakdown of all the options that you can do, and where to buy it, and all the rest of the stuff. Talking of the options, I'm going to go through what different choices you have. The crown position. You can either have the crown on the right, like I would normally pick, or you can have it on the left. It's totally up to you. The next option is the loom. You can either have what I have, which is Swiss Superluminova Grade A BGW9, or you can have the C3 Old Radium. Next option is the second-hand colour. You can either have it in full colour of your choice or a half colour. I've got it in the half colour. And the colour options that you have for the second hand alone is yellow, blue, green, red or orange. I went with the blue. The next option is the bezel colour. You can either have black gloss or a matte black even. You can have blue, which I have, and it's gloss. Green, which is also gloss, and the red, also gloss. Last but not least, the warranty, 12 months. Disappointing. I think it should be 2 years, and given the price and the build quality, it just gives, I think when the brand gives you like a 2-year warranty, it's the brand backing themselves and having confidence in their own product. So I think they should have a look at that. I already gave you a wrist check, so what I'll do is I'll take my glove off and I'll give you a wrist shot of the Hitman. Just talk amongst yourselves while I take this off. Right. Where's fantastic? No question. Oh, let's zoom out a wee bit. There. As you can see, now they basically market this watch as 41mm, which is normally a bit bigger than I would normally wear, but this, I just love these Hitman watches. I think they're so underrated, especially in the microbrand world. You're getting one of the best put together watches that you can actually buy. Fantastic watch. I really like this. I've always liked the Hitman since I first reviewed one years ago. And that's why I need to update my elite list, by the way. And I was actually shocked that I didn't actually have the Hitman on my elite list. So this is going on the elite list. And only because of the price of this special edition at $4.40, I'm going to give it the gold award. However, if you buy one of the other ones, and there's many options that you can pick, and they start at $330, well, they get a platinum award. If this was a bit cheaper, it would get the platinum award as well. But overall and in general, the Wise Hitman, it's certainly getting the full platinum award from me. And that's basically all I've got to say about it. Right, thanks very much for watching, guys. Please like, share and subscribe, it all helps. And I'll see you in the next video. Toodles!